Hi guys, welcome back to our 10-acre homestead right here in New Zealand. Today we've got a lot of gardens to tend to. I should be doing that. We've got an ostrich and an emu fence ready to start fencing. I should be doing that. And we've got a food forest that I've been neglecting for a good couple of months now. I should be doing that. But without this, I wouldn't have most of that. So the greenhouse, I have to get painted. So I'm going to spend a few hours painting that. It is stinking hot, but I am finished. I have one white greenhouse. It looks, yeah, not the best of paint jobs, but it's got its purpose is fulfilled. Just to shade out this greenhouse, because now it is cooler in here than it is outside. So that is what these plants need, because some of them are suffering big time. And if I have to, I will put another coat on the roof, but hopefully I don't have to. But I'm going to go get something to eat and I'll be back in a flash. I'm back down here and it's not looking good. So before I just painted the greenhouse and it was blue skies, and now it's threatening to rain. So let's hope it doesn't rain anytime soon, or else I've just wasted the first few hours of the day painting the greenhouse and it's all going to get washed away. So yeah, not that good. But while it is not raining, I'm going to mow this down by the garden and down over the other side too. So stop this bindweed and the weeds starting to crawl in the garden from the outside. So yeah, I hope you guys like time lapses, because there's going to be a lot of them today. So I've just mowed in here. I will come in here with the ride on. This fence line here, I should really mow that. And I've mowed about 3/4 of the way down there. This is supposed to be a drain for when it floods in that, but it's not draining that well. So eventually I think we need to get a small digger in here and dig out this drain properly, and it will help this garden out tremendously. But I've actually ran out of line on my line trimmer to finish the end, and the end is like the worst bit. So I'm going to go get some line and get right back to it. Next up is way up here in Deb's food forest. So she's wanting to plant stuff, so I'm going to mow it and get it ready for her. So that is me for the day. I've finally mowed this. It took me longer to mow this than it did to paint my greenhouse down there. So, whew, what was that tell you? Some of the grass was real easy, but some of it was a real pain in the butt. But as you can see, we're all like the banana grass and eucalyptus and other stuff is. There's not much growing in here yet. So a few little guavas and fig trees and stuff like that, pineapples. But Debs is going to get planting in here real soon, so hence why I'm giving it a bit of a trim. Maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing some post hole smashing in the ground for our ostrich fence, but if we don't, I'll probably be like tackling this area. I've really got to work on those brush wattles up there, trim them to let a bit more light in. If they die, they die. But yeah, I don't have the right tool for the job, but we'll see what a machete can do. But anyway, catch you guys tomorrow. So it's the next day, and I did want to go up in the food forest and do some interventions, but the kids are going to come down to the garden this morning. It was actually raining, hence why I'm down here. It seemed like a good time to plant, and now the sun's started to come out, so oh well, we're going to plant anyway. I'm going to get them go and plant it in here. They're going to plant the loki, the corn, some bush beans, plant some bush beans over there as well. I've just got like the netting and the tunnels and that ready for them, so it's easy enough for them. And then over here I've got some more tunnels there, and I'm going to put another lot there, and we're going to put maybe some coloured sunflowers there, like cutting ones, and then just your normal sunflowers in this bed, just a whole bunch, and I'll net it so the birds don't get it. But basically I'm planting all of the stuff that I don't care if it dies down here, because if it does flood, it's not a big issue, you know. But in these two beds I will maybe be planting okra, but the okra can get a little bit bigger, and I wouldn't mind some of the actual tunnels to put them in, especially for like the aphids and stuff like that. I don't know if they fly in or they come out of the ground, I'm not sure, but the insect netting would be great for that anyway. And I think they're going to come down and do some weeding, so hopefully do some more weeding there. And I think Deb's has got to pot up some stuff so I can get my ute out of here today, so I can go back to work tomorrow. So a lot to do, but I'm going to get some plants ready for them, and then they're going to come down, and hopefully I can go up to the food forest. Cross my fingers. So it turns out the kids are watching a movie, so they're not coming down, which is all good. I'll start planting and see how far I get. So just had the kids down here, and we just planted this sunflower row. You see me plant those ones, and we planted some from seeds in here. So that's like gold, orange, yellow, royal rogue, and white, and some other colors of sunflowers. So they're cut sunflowers, so that's pretty cool. And the next row over is just normal sunflowers. We just bought like a sunflower mix and then just scattered them all in there and turned it, and yeah, hopefully the netting is able to keep the birds away, because they will love those sunflowers. But yeah, that's about all we're going to do in the garden in here today. So I'm going to go up, get something to eat, and then hopefully come down. Hopefully it's not raining and we can get into this food forest. So I haven't really been able to do what I want today. The weather starts pouring down with rain, and then it stops raining. You put your foot out the door and then it starts raining again. So that's what it's been like the last couple of hours. I finally got some breather room, and we've got 3 naughty goats that keep getting out. When the digger came down, it kind of destroyed the stairs that we made quite a while ago going down to there. So now we've made a big gap here, the 3 goats, and getting out there. So yes, not good. So I'm going to fix that up, and I think the kids are going to round up all the goats, bring them back, and hopefully, cross our fingers, they stay in there, because it's not good having them out there. Almost got into the gardens yesterday, and now they're getting into the food forest. So yep, they've got to be locked up. Working. I've just pretty much glued some bits of wood down the bottom there, and they tried for a little bit, but now they've given up. So I take that as a win. Even if they're out in a couple of days, I'll figure out another way to fix them up. But it's about to rain again. I can't get a break around here. Really wanted to get up to their food forest, but hopefully, and maybe one more hour. Right, me, Evelyn and Thea are up here. We haven't got the line trimmer, which we probably should be doing first, but it's just, this rain is relentless. So we're just gonna we've got the saber saw. We're just gonna chop some branches down of these brush wattles, because some of them are going to seed. So yeah, we didn't plant them there, they just planted themselves there. But we're basically just wanting to let the light in to some of the bottom plants. But looking at everything, I really should line trim it first, but oh well, we're just gonna have fun while we're here. And the kids want to see some chopped up trees, so we're just gonna do it. Already it looks like way more opened up, and I reckon these brush watters do a really good job of just getting that first lot of mulch and layering in. You just got to catch them before they set seed, because they can become a pest. But they've got nice ferny material which would be great for mulch, but I'm going to have to now pull all that out to be able to mow it and chop all the banana grass, tithonia down and that. So I think this one here, this little guild for this little poor looking black chipotle tree down here, I think that one I'm going to do properly. I'm going to actually mow it and then start layering the mulch around it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do there. And wow, look at the difference. I actually got the mower up here. I just had enough gas to be able to do this whole area. Didn't get around to the black chipotle, but that's all right. And I've chopped all the banana grass, all the tithonia, and obviously the brush wattle and that. There's a few trees that have died. I've had an ice cream bean, which I've got tons of ice cream beans. I think maybe a cherimoya. But a lot of things seem to have survived. That's the good thing about planting everything from seed. We've got ample amounts, and I think this one here is an American pawpaw, Japanese raisin, chipotle kaba. I think they're all going to love the little bit more light. And I've got a few tamarillos down there. But yeah, there's quite a lot of mulch layered on every area. I didn't get around to doing right down there by the white chipotle. Mowed around it, but I haven't fully completed it. But I think a couple of weeks time, everything should get a bit of a burst of energy. And all that banana, tithonia, all that mulch, it's all going to grow back, and I'll be able to chop it again. So in summer, they might want a bit more shade anyway, so it might be a good thing. But anyway, I'm finished for the day. I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Look out.